Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on 1 minute. I got an old standby. Hang on. Yeah, that's really, really good. We are using Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and the reason why we're using Dunkin' Donuts in the coffee maker is because, well, tomorrow is the 4th of July, Independence Day, so happy 4th of July to everyone. And in preparing for the show, I thought, well, hey, I should get something to kind of mark the 4th of July on the opening. Hey, you know what? I'll use some of the Black Rifle coffee that I got from my nephew and his wife Allison and the boys. I get this every month, and it just arrived a few days ago, and that would be great. And then I'll get a coffee mug that has a little bit of red, white, and blue in it, and I have my State of Ohio coffee mug right there, and you can see the State of Ohio flag right there. It's red, white, and blue. Okay, and I got a shirt on here that's kind of red, white, and blue, that sort of thing. Well, anyhow, I went to make one of these Keurig cups, and my Keurig coffee maker will not work at all. I mean, it will not push the water through that Keurig cup at all. I've already wasted 2 of these Keurig cups in trying to get it to work, and it just will not work. So luckily, Prime Day is right around the corner, so we will probably be shopping for a new Keurig coffee maker, and hopefully we'll get one on sale at get a great deal and a lot of savings. That's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. But so we went with the Dunkin' Donuts coffee and the State of Ohio coffee mug because of red, white, and blue. And I was late getting out of the gate. I thought, my gosh, I could not get that Keurig coffee maker to work at all. So I think it's probably seen its day, so it's time for a new one. Well, anyhow, great seeing you again. Really, really love getting together with you every week on the Monday morning mailbag. As we like to say here on the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely fantastic cup of coffee. Dunkin' Donuts, a really, really good, reliable standby. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate it. Although some of you might be off today, because I think a lot of companies out there we're giving employees the Monday off, today off, for a long 4-day weekend. So I don't know. Some of you may not have had to go into work today. So if you've got the day off, thanks so much for spending your free time with me this morning on the Monday morning mailbag. We've got a great show for you this morning. We got a great shaving tip, kind of a shaving household tip kind of combination kind of a thing. Very, very interesting. We got some great comments and refill. Oh, we got a great update to the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Wait till you see what we have. Really, really, really terrific. We got great refill comments. We got some great new wet shaving gear. Wow. We even have one item perfect for Independence Day tomorrow. Absolutely great. We'll be sharing that with you. And some nice questions and comments. And really, all in all, another really, really terrific show. So thanks to all the viewers out there for your contributions. You absolutely make this show possible. So I really, really do appreciate it. So let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Greg P. And as I mentioned earlier, it's kind of a combination shaving tip and household tip. And Greg writes, I learned the hard way today, do not put tallow soap or really anything soap down your sink because it will clog it badly. I had to use really strong Drano like the kind plumbers use to unclog mine. Might be a good Monday tip to remind folks to use a bowl in the sink and dispose of the water in the toilet. Hey, thanks very much for this, Greg. Really, really do appreciate it. Folks, first time I've ever heard of it. I am using my shave soap, my lather, right there in the sink, and I'm letting it go down the sink. I'm draining it like that. Maybe something is building up on the inside of my pipes. I'm not entirely sure. Let us know in the comments below your experience. But a very, very good reminder to be aware of possible buildup on the plumbing if you constantly put that shaving soap down the sink, especially tallow-based soaps. Really something to be aware of. So thanks very, very much for the heads up on this, Greg. Really, really do appreciate it. And to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just email me a shaving tip. Email that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and if I use it here on the morning shaving tip on the Monday morning mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Greg, thanks again for a really, really nice shaving combination household tip. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, this morning we have an extra shaving tip, and it comes from viewer Stan Chapman. Now, Stan very kindly emailed in several shaving tips, and rather than share all of them in one fell swoop, we're going to share the first one with you, and the other shaving tips we'll share in upcoming episodes. And Stan wrote, "Hello, Mark. Really enjoy your 3MB and been meaning to send these to you, but just haven't found time till now. Don't need another George sketch as I have one, so he already watches me shave." Well, thanks very much for that, Stan. Really do appreciate it. Now, the first shaving tip that Stan sent along has to do with the shave den. And as he writes here, all wet shavers have a shave den. Mine consists of mostly matching soaps and aftershaves, but I do have a few soaps for when I want to wear a non-matching cologne. I caught myself using some of my favorite soaps and aftershaves more often, and the others just took up shelf space. Since I stack my soaps, I started using the top one each time and then replace it on the bottom of the stack. Only one I don't do this with is Tabak, as it's in a glass bowl and I don't want to risk it falling and breaking. Hey, Stan, this is a really, really great shaving tip. I know I stack all of my shaving soaps, and if there are folks out there who have a shaving den and you've got your soaps kind of spread out on a shelf, you can stack them and grab the top one, go ahead and use that for a shave, and then the next day put it on the bottom and then go ahead and grab the new one on top and then use that one for your next shave, and so on. It saves space. It helps rotate your soaps, so you're using a different soap every single day. Yeah, a really, really terrific shaving tip, Stan. So thanks very much for sending it along, because I know a lot of wet shavers are probably like me and you, and we stack those tubs of shaving soap. And they're all in a uniform size, and as you say, Tabak's the only exception, but most of them are in a uniform size, so that'll fit very, very nicely on a shelf and in a nice column, so to speak, and you can rotate through them, and it'll save some shelf space. So an absolutely great shaving tip, Stan. Thanks very much for sending it along. Well, speaking of shaving dens, we have a shave den visit, and this one comes courtesy of Wally Pankowski, and he wrote, "Just got your cartoon. It's now got a home with all the items you have convinced me to buy." Thank you, Wally J. Pankowski. Wally, thanks very, very much. I'm very, very flattered that you have framed George and he's in your shave den amongst all your shaving gear. That's really, really very, very nice. I'm honored and flattered. Thank you very, very much. And folks, if you have a George sketch out there framed up in your shave den, send it in and we'll share it on the Monday morning mailbag. Or if you have photos of your shave den and want to share that with your fellow wet shavers, the wet shaving community and viewers of the Monday morning mailbag, send that in as well, and we will share those in the shave den segment here on the show. So thanks again for sending that along, Wally. Really, really do appreciate it. Here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is available as a podcast. You can find the Monday Morning Mailbag on your favorite streaming service. Just search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag should come right up. The Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, are both available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Again, just search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as the Second Cup podcast, should come right up. Again, both of these podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Well, the channel now has over 9,600 subscribers. And as many of you know, when the channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, we're doing this absolutely spectacular giveaway. And the giveaway is made possible due to the very, very generous donations and contributions from many viewers out there. So my sincere thanks to all of them. We have a couple of new entries here this week that I wanted to share with you. And the first one comes from viewer Zachary Norton. Now, Zachary is selling a 3D printed case on his Etsy store that is that can house a Phoenix Shaving Ascension Select razor and another case that can house a Henson razor. Absolutely beautiful. And here's what he wrote in sending the following items for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Here's 2 Henson cases and a slim Ascension case for the giveaway. The slim packs away with the bar and cap stacked together with a pocket for the tuck of blades. Absolutely fantastic. Let me show you these right now. So if you have a Henson razor or thinking about getting a Henson razor, here is a 3D printed case from Zachary Norton right here that will absolutely hold your Henson razor. We have one in black right here with HS, Henson Shaving right there on the lid, and it's absolutely fantastic. And again, it has a stand built into the back that you can take out and insert right like that, and then use that to hang your Henson razor. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design. Really amazing. 3D printed. He sells these on his Etsy store. We will get a link for you so that you can see these up there. And there is also a discount code, which we will share with you later on in the show in case you want to buy either the Ascension Select 3D printed case or the Henson Shaving 3D printed case. Absolutely beautiful. So he donated this one here in black with yellow highlights right like that. Absolutely beautiful. And he also donated one in blue with white highlights. How about that? Absolutely beautiful. Magnetic closing lid. Look at that. See that? Absolutely fantastic. The handle and the cap will go there, and the base plate there, and a tuck of blades right in there. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, this one also has a stand on the back that you can insert right like that. Just an absolutely fantastic, very forward-thinking design. Absolutely wonderful. So these 2 cases are for the Henson Shaving razor. The Henson razor. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very, very much, Zach. And he also sent along a slimmer version of the case to hold an Ascension Select. So this is where the handle would go right here, the cap and the base plate would go right here, and the tuck of blades would go right here. And this is absolutely fantastic. A little more compact, a little more slim, a slim case. This one does not come with the razor stand because of its slim profile, but absolutely beautiful nonetheless. Absolutely fantastic and a wonderful, wonderful case for your Ascension Select. So these 3 cases go into the prize pool for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you very, very much to Zachary Norton for sending these along. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful contribution to the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, Jimmy V Photography has been very, very generous, and he has made several donations to the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and he's made another one. Here it is right here from Hoffman's Shave and Soap Company. He is adding a $100 gift card to to Hoffman's Shave and Soap Company. So this is going into the prize package, the prize pool as well. I'm not going to show you what the code is on the back. I've got that covered up. But whoever wins this, you'll get a printout or a digital email of that code, so you can go ahead and use this this gift card valued at $100 for Hoffman's Shave and Soap Company. Jimmy V, thank you very, very much. Really, really do appreciate it. So there you go, folks. Two more great additions to the 10,000 subscriber prize package giveaway. We're going to assemble these into different prize packages. We'll have a first prize, a second prize, a third prize, and we'll get it all figured out as we get closer to the 10,000 subscriber giveaway video that we'll post. As soon as we get to 10,000 subscriber, we'll create a video. We'll show the prize packages, first prize, second prize, third prize, that sort of thing. And then we'll give away some great shaving gear made possible by some very, very generous viewers out there and members of the wet shaving community. My sincere thanks and heartfelt appreciation to Jimmy V Photography, Beth Jones, Tyler Fike, Charles Price, Alex Lopez, Scott Martin, James Sefton, George Haven, Jimmy Day, Bill Murphy, Mark Bagwell, Zachary Norton, and all the folks at Pritech. Thank you all very, very much. And thank you again to all the viewers out there for making this channel possible. Without you, this channel would not exist. So thank you for viewing, for sharing, for commenting. Thank you all very, very much. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, that's really nice. Dunkin' Donuts is a great standby coffee. I really, really do like it, and it came through in a pinch. And again, we've got the Ohio coffee mug right here, courtesy of viewer John Kaczynski. Thanks again, John. Really do appreciate it. State of Ohio flag there, and Ohio in all 88 counties, my home state. So kind of a nice mug to have to celebrate Independence Day tomorrow. So thanks again for the mug, John. And thanks to my nephew Jason, his wife Allison, and the boys for a really great gift, Christmas gift of Coffee of the Month Club from Black Rifle Coffee. It's been absolutely fantastic. I love getting it every month. I just have to get a new Keurig, a new Keurig machine now. And again, with Prime Day right around the corner, I think July 11th and 12th, we'll mention it in new shave gear, but it's right around the corner. I'll be looking for a new Keurig machine. Hopefully they got a super sale on a model or two up there. If I find a really good one at a good price, I'll be sure to tweet it out in case you also are looking for a new Keurig machine. I know viewers have shared several models with me saying, hey, Mark, if you ever need a Keurig machine, check this one out. So my thanks to them. I'm going to have to go through those emails and find those particular models that viewers recommended. So looking forward to maybe getting a new Keurig machine, unless, of course, this machine can be fixed somehow with maybe unclogging something with a paper clip or shaking it or something like that. I don't know. I'll Google that later and see if there's a solution. But anyhow, let's get to some of these refill topics here. Jimmy V Photography wrote, cold water shaves are the best. It's all I do all year long. Though I do mix the lather in warm water, it seems to build easier and better. The razor sits in ice water before and during the shave. Yes, indeed. Ice cubes really help get the splash and rinse water down to a perfect temperature. Timeless is a great company, amazing fast shipping and beautiful products. I'm going to have to try this soap. I believe that was one of the shave soaps that Timeless Razor sells from Shannon Soaps. I think it might be the Etheria. Great soap. Really, really terrific lathering quality and a wonderful, wonderful scent. The scent profile sounds great. Yeah, I think that was the Etheria that we were talking about, Jimmy. Yeah, really, really terrific shave soap. Nice lather. Really love the scent a lot. Yeah, looking forward to having another shave with it. Absolutely. Chris McCormick wrote, I really enjoyed the Monday morning mailbag no matter the length. Yeah, we were asking about how long would you like to see the show? An hour, a little more than an hour, hour and a half, that sort of thing. Thanks very much for the feedback on that, Chris. Really do appreciate it. Paul DeJarden wrote, Morning, Mark. I think an hour is best. After an hour, the wife gets mad at me for not getting work done. Okay, it's another vote for about an hour. Wally Pankowski wrote, as far as the length of your show, I would suggest that the superior content overrides the length of the program. Plus, if a viewer wants to skip ahead, they can on the video portion, obviously not the audio podcast as easily. Great video, can't get enough. Thanks very much for that, Wally, and thanks very much for pointing out the fact that viewers do have a little more control over how they watch the show. I have all those timestamps, bookmarks, right there in the description. So if you want to go to a specific segment of the show that is of interest to you, you can kind of skip ahead and just hit that timestamp and go to that section of the video, whether it be new shaving gear or refill or last laugh, double take, that sort of thing. So that's very, very true as well, which is why in the beginning, starting this channel, just as an aside, when I started the channel, I was really very worried of my videos running too long, and I was doing some editing. I was editing out towel drying, and I was editing out splashes, and I had like little animated waves and that sort of thing to kind of cut down on the runtime so that a shave would be maybe closer to 20 minutes, 22 minutes, 24 minutes by cutting out a lot of that other stuff that you normally would see. And now I've decided that I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole shave and leave everything on camera because I know that you can use YouTube controls and speed the video up and jump ahead 20 seconds or 10 seconds and kind of skip past that part. Now, if you're watching YouTube on a large screen TV, you might not have all those controls. I don't know. I have to look again. But yeah, I think the viewer has a little more control of how they can view the content. So it's I'm kind of go back and forth on it. So, but you know, I really appreciate you pointing out that there are these controls that viewers can use to get to a specific point of the video or speed up the video or rewind the video or whatever they want to do. So thanks very much for that, Wally. Really do appreciate it. Ricardo Aguilar wrote, can't find a comment section on the YouTube video. For me, 1 hour long, the Monday show is perfect. I'm sorry you weren't able to find the comment section, Ricardo. Maybe you were using a device other than a laptop or a computer. I'm not entirely sure. I think YouTube has moved the comments section around, access to the comments section if you're using a phone or a pad device, a tablet device. There's something there. Last time I was looking at one of my videos on my phone, on my tablet, there's this little notice, hey, comments have moved. So you got to kind of jump through a hoop or two to get to that comment section. So that's something beyond my control. I'm sorry that you weren't able to comment. Probably, you know, the device you were using, and you probably have to take an extra step to get to the comment section now. But yeah, thanks for letting me know that an hour is a good length. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Jay Hipple wrote, the ProLine blades don't have a key because they are meant to be a shorter Artist Club blade for barber shaping razors. They just so happen to fit into an injector. Wow, thanks very, very much for that, because we were talking about that in a previous show of the Schick B20 ProLine blade right here and why it doesn't have a key like the Schick does right here. The Schick right here, you can inject right into an injector razor, a key like this, okay? Why doesn't it have this key? Well, there's the answer. So thanks very, very much for that, Jay Hipple. Really, really do appreciate it. The reason I'd love a shorter side timeless bowl is for travel. I travel often for work, and I have to pack in what's called and under seat bag. It's roughly 2/3 the size of a standard carry-on bag, so space is very tight. Well, thanks again for this very, very much. Here is the Timeless Lathering Bowl. It's a terrific lathering bowl. I like it a lot. And you and some other viewers have commented that you'd like to see it a little shorter. So it will pack a little better. I understand that. And in my emails to Jeremiah at Timeless Razor, I mentioned this to him. And I pointed out certain comments in the comment section where folks were talking about this thing. It's a great lathering bowl. I like it. I think it travels fine. But Jay Hipple, thanks very, very much for clarifying your situation and how you have to pack with a little less space. So I understand that. So thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate it. DeRosa Lawyers wrote, an hour is perfect. I find myself watching over 2 or 3 days otherwise. Well, thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate that feedback. So yeah, I kind of get that. It's kind of my hunch on that as well. When it starts to run like an hour and 30, hour and 40 minutes, that folks are probably watching as much as they can and then they come back to it in a day or two. So I understand that. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of keep it at an hour, hour and 10. But I think Wally Pankowski's comment about content overriding length is very pertinent. Sometimes there's some really good stuff and you got to include it in the show because it's really, really good stuff. So that may take up a little more length of the show. So I understand that. But thank you very much for that comment, DeRosa Lawyers. Really do appreciate it. Matt A. wrote, hi, Mark, another really great 3MB. Thanks for sharing my George sketch photo. Yes, George is quite at home there. Thank you very much, Matt. Mark, the 3MB is a great way to start my week. I always watch the 3MB on my lunch break, so an hour or hour and 20 minutes is great. Wow, Douglas Thompson has a really nice Simpson brush collection, and the King Charles brush, very nice. Take care, Mark. Yeah, Douglas shared with us his Simpson brush collection, and there is one that Simpson made to honor King Charles' coronation. Absolutely beautiful, stunningly beautiful. I think it was in the previous week's Monday morning mailbag. Go back to last week's show. Check it out. It really is stunningly beautiful and really something to see. So my thanks again to Douglas Thompson for sending along the photos and sharing his brush collection with everyone, especially the one that was made in honor of King Charles. And yeah, an hour, hour and 20 minutes works for you for lunch. Great to hear. Thank you very much for that. Keith Osmond wrote regarding American-made razor blades, and he wrote, regarding American-made DE blades, as far as I know, only Persona makes blades in the U.S. Med Preps, as you mentioned, and comfort-coated Lab Blue. They also make gem blades in the U.S. Now, gem blades are for the gem razor, the single-edge gem razor, these vintage single-edge razors that a lot of viewers really, really like. You can find them for, gee whiz, really cheap pricing, really cheap prices. I don't think a lot of sellers realize that you can get blades for them, which is why I think they're a low-cost razor at antique stores and yard sales and that sort of thing. So don't tell anybody you can get gem blades for them that are currently made in the U.S. So thanks very much for that, Keith. Really do appreciate it. Roderick McLeod wrote, regarding confidence. Oh, this is great. This is regarding the comments we had about straight razor shaving, and we've heard from viewers who have said confidence. Just have confidence in handling the razor. Don't be afraid of it. And just like learning how to play baseball when you're a little kid, once you get past the fear of the baseball, you can really learn to play the game and enjoy it. Same thing with straight razor shaving. Roderick wrote, regarding confidence, the following quote has been attributed to Henry Ford. Quote, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Unquote. I'd say that Mr. Ford was spot on with this. Nobody and nothing can hold you back better than you can hold yourself back. Regarding the Schick B20, again, Schick B20, I'm pretty sure that's for a barber's shaping razor that's very similar to the Feather Commissary straight style. It's very similar to the Feather Artist Club style system, which also uses that little nub instead of a key like an injector razor. This little nub right here, Roderick, right? Is that what you say right there? Yeah, probably. So that's probably used to line it up with a shaping razor of some kind. I don't know. I'll have to look and find a video on how that works. Yeah, that's this little nub right here, I think is what he's referring to. Yeah, that's really, really, really neat. Now, the way I use them in my injector razors is I will just pull this back and then, shoot out a blade, grab the blade, and then I'll go ahead and I will press down whatever blades are in here into that spring, and I'll very, very carefully back the blade into this cartridge. So now it's loaded in the cartridge and I can inject it into one of my Schick razors. And I still have to use these Pro lines in my Supply SE. Still want to use it in my Supply SE, but I use it in a vintage Schick injector razor from the 1940s, and it gave an absolutely spectacular shave. Really, really wonderful. If you haven't seen the video, just do a search for Schick injector razor with my name, and it should come right up, along with, I think, the original review I did of it. And I think that original review was done a few years ago. I may have gotten a nick or two, but I think, and again, I'll repeat this, and some viewers out there might recall my saying this, and it bears repeating. I think the Supply SE razor really helped build muscle memory and angle of approach, so that when I came back to the Schick vintage razor with this Proline B20 blade, it gave me a great shave because I think that muscle memory improved and my angle of approach improved. I think the Supply SE really helped improve my use of injector razor is what I'm saying. Franklin H. Alden Jr. wrote, I have a Timeless with a .95 blade gap. Interestingly, that is all they have in common except the base plate. The cap and handle are completely different. Great shaver. Yeah, hey, thanks very much for that, Franklin. Really do appreciate it. He's speaking in regards to the Timeless titanium razor that we reviewed on the channel. This has a .95 blade gap. I believe it's marked here on the side here. Yeah, it's marked right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there, I think it says TI 95. Yeah, right there. Can you see that? Yeah, so that is a .95 blade gap. A really great, smooth, efficient shaver. Absolutely. And this is the crown handle with a scalloped cap, and this is a scalloped straight edge right here on the base plate. So the nice thing about Timeless razor is you can go up there and you can customize the razor you want. You can get a base plate, a cap, a handle, and kind of interchange, kind of construct your own, build your own. And if you don't want a scalloped cap, you can get a smooth cap. If you don't want a scalloped base plate, you can get an open comb, or you can get a straight bar. If you don't want the crown handle, you can get a spiral handle. You can get a barber pole handle. So a lot of different options up there that allow you to build your own razor. Really, really nice system. So we will link Timeless Razor again below, so you can go there and check out their razors and their offerings because they really are wonderful, wonderful razors. We've been talking about them on the show. We've been reviewing the various razors, and we're going to talk about them again in New Shave Gear. Have something else to share with you from Timeless Razor as well. So Franklin H. Alden Jr., thanks very, very much for the comment regarding Timeless Razor. Brian Erskine wrote, a western rat snake can climb up trees to get eggs and birds. This is in regards to a couple of weeks ago, saw a really big 6-7 foot snake in a tree. And I've never seen, in all the years I've been in Ohio, I've never seen a snake in a tree. I've seen them on the ground, but I've never seen a snake that big in a tree. And a lot of folks were telling us that it's a rat snake. And they are friendly. You want to have them in your yard to kind of keep the little rodents and chipmunks and mice and that thing, and kind of balanced out, that sort of thing. So a western rat snake can climb up trees to get eggs and birds. I never knew this. So thanks for the feedback on that, Brian. Really, really do appreciate it. And Howie 5746 wrote, I've never used a razor with over 2 blades. In fact, 1998 was the year I returned to classic shaving using DEs and brush soap. Now, this is in regards to last week's video we did where we were tipping the hat to the Gillette Mach 3 cartridge razor being 25 years old because it was launched the last week of June in 1998. Viewer Jim from Northfield gave us a heads up on this. Thanks again, Jim. Really do appreciate it. So I did a head shave with the Gillette Mach 3 razor to celebrate its 25th anniversary. And I know we're all about the traditional wet shave, but the reason why I sometimes talk about electric razors and cartridge razors is because of the TSA angle here. The TSA will no longer allow safety razors in carry-on bags. Mantic 59 confirmed this to us, very kindly confirmed this to us. We've played his soundbite a couple of times here on the Monday Morning Mailbag, and he has it on very good authority that if you have a safety razor in your carry-on bag, if you're flying out of town for the weekend, and that's all you have is a carry-on bag, they will take that safety razor out of your carry-on bag. Now, it's still okay in checked luggage, but for some reason, if you're flying out of town for the weekend and you only are taking a carry-on bag, leave the safety razor at home. Don't take it. They will grab it, and that'll be the end of your safety razor. So leave that prized safety razor at home, which is why we talk about different options out there in the way of electric razors and cartridge razors. Sometimes we just have to find an alternative, an option if we're going to fly out of town with only a carry-on bag. That's why we kind of talk about cartridge razors and electric razors and that sort of thing, so that you have an option. But yes, I agree. Traditional wet shave is the way to go. I love doing the traditional wet shave. I love talking about it. And as I say, it's the best time to be doing the traditional wet shave. Look at all the great artisans out there, from folks like Timeless Razor, building some great razors, to Yates Manufacturing doing the same, to Rex Supply, to Phoenix Shaving Artisan Shave Soaps, Stirling, Hoffman Shave Soap, Shannon Soaps. I mean, there is just so much out there. I always say you'll find a razor, a brush, a shave soap, and aftershave to fit your skin type and your budget. Great time to be doing the traditional wet shave. Absolutely no doubt. However, there are times when perhaps you can't do it for whatever reason. It's always nice to talk about some options that are out there. It's not like we're using a cartridge razor every single day or an electric razor every single day. Sometimes you just have to talk about those options. So I don't mind putting those out because I know some viewers out there might need that information. So happy to do it. But yeah, I love doing the traditional wet shave, and I'm all about the traditional wet shave. Absolutely. So Howie, thanks very much for that comment. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. Thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, viewer Jimmy V Photography gave us a heads up on a shave soap from Phoenix Shaving called Tea Party 508. And he sent along the link. And when he emailed me, I thought, wow, I'm definitely going to talk about that. Well, I'm dropping in at the last minute because we received something really special in email and also on my doorstep. Jimmy V Photography is giving us a heads up on a shave soap from Phoenix Shaving called Tea Party 508. And what better shave soap to have to celebrate the 4th of July than Tea Party 508? Jimmy also provided the following review. I had my first Tea Party shave. How to describe Phoenix Shaving Tea Party 508? Since this is my first tea-scented soap and splash, I don't have any other tea soaps to compare it to scent-wise, so I'm going to evaluate 508 on its own. Tea Party 508 was originally made for the attendees of the second annual New England Wet Shavers Meetup held in Boston. If you're going to have a tea party, what could be a better place than Boston? The scent profile is top notes, green tea, white tea, lemon, bergamot, salt water. Middle notes, spicy, sweet, floral, Earl Grey. Base notes, black tea, vanilla, musk, amber, and tobacco. And you can smell them all. This is one delicious smelling soap and splash. Think hot spicy tea with lemon. Not overpowering, just full-bodied and comfortable. As soon as I smelled it, I ordered the EDP. As for soap performance, it's Phoenix Shaving CK6, which is a standard bearer for loads of quickly building lather. I bloom the soap while showering. When I'm ready to build the lather, I swirl the soap brush 5 times on the soap and start whipping up the lather in the bowl. 2 minutes later, I have enough lather for more passes than I would ever do. The first photo shows the lather buildup after the 5 swirls and 2 minutes of whipping it up. The next shows the lather left after 4 passes. This was my first shave with tea, and it rocked. I used my Henson TI medium with the Timeless Razor titanium crown handle. The blade was a first-use Wizamet Super Iridium. Super smooth, no irritation, no nicks, no unpleasant alum feedback. A lot of no's that mean a big yes for this soap and razor combination. The scent from the aftershave and cologne lasts a long time. I get nose blind fairly quickly, but several of the models I was working with commented how good the scent was. For me, that's the best seal of approval I can get. Do your patriotic duty and have your own tea party. Jimmy, thanks very, very much for the review. Really, really do appreciate it. And when I arrived home on my doorstep from Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving was the Tea Party 508 bundle, the shave soap and CK6 and the aftershave and cologne. Absolutely wonderful. And Jimmy is absolutely correct. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful scent. I'm really looking forward to using and reviewing this one. Absolutely fantastic. And you know, if you're seeing this on Monday, July 3rd, tomorrow is Independence Day, know that you can order this and still have an Independence Day shave for about the next 2 weeks, because the announcement of Independence Day, the 4th of July, took about 2 weeks to spread throughout the colonies. So you still have that window of opportunity, historically, so to speak, to enjoy an Independence Day shave with Tea Party 508. So look at it that way. So I'm really looking forward to shaving with this, using it and reviewing it. My thanks to Doug and Fran and Huxley and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for passing this along and allowing me to share with all the viewers. And a big, big thank you to Jimmy V for the heads up on this shave soap and aftershave, and also for a really, really terrific, terrific review. Tea Party 508 from Phoenix Shaving will have links below. Thanks again to Jimmy V, Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving. Well, the folks at Pritech gave me a heads up on a new electric razor that they have available on Amazon for $20.99. This is an electric razor, a foil electric razor. It's cordless, it's rechargeable, and it's for face shaving. I'm assuming you can probably use it for head shaving as well. Here are some of the features right here. It's a foil electric shaver, floating system with 3 shaving blades, adapts to facial contours for a closer shave and making shaving easier. It's smoother and more comfortable. It has a built-in beard trimmer. You can use this wet or dry, the electric shaver for men, and you can shave with foam or gel. You can conveniently rinse the shaver head under running water for easy and hygienic cleaning. That's really nice. So if you want to get a wet shave, so to speak, just a light coating of lather, that's what I find works best with electric razors if you're going to use them wet. Just a light coating of lather, and you can use this wet and get a nice shave with it. USB fast charging with an LED display. The electric razor for men takes about 2 hours to fully charge, and the battery life is 120 minutes. So fast charging time and long battery life. That's really, really nice. And so it is really a nice option. And the reason why we talk about these kinds of products is because of this new TSA regulation, as we've mentioned, that you cannot take a safety razor in your carry-on bag. They will confiscate that safety razor if it's in your carry-on bag. Now, if it's in checked luggage, different story. However, if you're flying away for the weekend or 3-4 days, something like that, and you're only taking a carry-on because you're packing light, you're traveling light, you cannot take a safety razor with you in a carry-on. But here is a nice option in an electric razor that's only $20.99. So if you would rather not take a cartridge razor, consider something like this Pritech foil electric razor. A really nice price point, and it looks like it will give some nice performance. Pop-up beard trimmer, 3 floating heads that will conform to the contours of your face, and it looks like it'll give you a nice shave in a pinch. And if you're flying away, you're only taking a carry-on, and you cannot take a safety razor. So just wanted to pass this on to you. So my thanks to the folks at Pritech for the heads up on their new electric foil razor for men. Thanks very, very much. We'll have a link below where you can check it out. $20.99. Their electric razors that we've reviewed on the channel are very, very good, and they all come in at really, really nice price points. Here's another offering from them, $20.99 for an electric foil shaver from the folks at Pritech. Well, we're dropping in one more time because we just received this from viewer Beth Jones, and she writes, "Hey Mark, I hope this isn't too late for Monday's Monday morning mailbag." No, just under the wire. Stirling Soap has a new lady soap fragrance called Bella Roma. Here's the link. Have a nice weekend. And we will provide that link below when you go to the product page. Here's the scent description. A classy, beautiful scent for women. It has notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, bergamot, jasmine sambac, jasmine tea, warm bourbon vanilla, cashmere, and wood. Inspired by Born in Roma by Valentino. Hey, Beth, thanks very, very much for passing this along. Stirling Shave Soap, a brand new fragrance for ladies. Absolutely wonderful to hear. We'll have the link below where you can check it out. Beth, thanks again very, very much. Viewer Jamie Horn gave us a heads up on a brand new shaving brush from Pasteur Pharmacy. It's a Simpson T2 Royal Pearl synthetic shaving brush. $30 with free shipping. We will have a link below. Hopefully by the time this airs, this offer is still available. It is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful shaving brush. And as Jamie writes, I will receive this brush tomorrow. I'm excited about this. A brand new Pasteur Pharmacy exclusive. A T2 Royal Pearl synthetic shaving brush. What a beautiful brush. $30 free shipping. Color-wise, a great companion to my Starry Night Panta Ray. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous color scheme to this shaving brush. Jamie, let us know how it works for you. And folks, we will have a link to Pasteur Pharmacy where you can check this out. Again, hopefully by the time this airs, this brush is still available. Jamie, thanks again for the heads up on it. Really do appreciate it. Okay, I'm dropping in one more time to let you know about the Phoenix Shaving Dreamscape Scuttle Seconds sale that is taking place. I got an email alert on this, and I want it included in this Monday morning mailbag. Hopefully by the time this airs, there will still be some available. And as they write on their product page here, Phoenix Shaving Dreamscape Scuttle Seconds, slightly imperfect, fully functional. Now, this price of $54.95 has been reduced to $23.95. And as they write here on the product page, these are seconds. They have minor cosmetic imperfections. However, they still function perfectly. They are not cracked or damaged, just unique. Some have slightly misshapen spouts. Others may have small glazing imperfections. They include a real solid cork, just like the regular Dreamscapes, sold as is, all sales final. So if you've been thinking about getting a Dreamscape Scuttle, this might be a really good opportunity. Again, the price is $23.95, all sales final, but they just have slight cosmetic imperfections. They are fully functional. So we'll have a link to it below. And again, I'm hoping that by the time this Monday morning mailbag airs, that these slightly imperfect yet fully functional Dreamscape scuttles will still be available. We'll have the link below. Want to pass along that heads up to you. Okay, here's your reminder that Amazon Prime Day is right around the corner. Prime Day this year is July 11th and 12th, 2023. Get ready for 2 days of epic deals. We will link to Prime Day below where you can see some of the early deals, and get ready on July 11th and 12th for Prime Day. We're going to be tweeting out a lot of deals that they have available, certainly wet shaving gear. If we come across razors and shave soaps and brushes and that sort of thing, we will be tweeting those out for sure. And also, now that it looks like I need a new Keurig coffee maker, I'll be looking for one. If I come across a great deal, I'll be tweeting that out as well. So please know that Prime Day this year is July 11th and 12th, 2 days of epic deals from Amazon. And we'll have a link below so you can go up there and check out some early deals that are already currently available. But Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day, is July 11th and 12th, 2023. Here's another reminder that Nameless Works shave brushes are currently available at the Wet Shaving Store. So check those out. They are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely wonderfully designed, just beautiful artisan work done on these brush handles. And I believe they all have the G5C synthetic knot. So absolutely spectacular shaving brushes. They're available at the Wet Shaving Store. Nameless Works shaving brushes at the Wet Shaving Store. We'll have a link to them below. Okay, this is another reminder that Zachary Norton has an Etsy store where he is selling these beautiful 3D printed cases that will hold a Henson razor or another case, either slim or the standard size, that will hold the Phoenix Shaving Ascension Select razor. So you can check those out. We'll have a link to his Etsy store below. And as you know, Zachary very generously donated 3 of these 3D printed cases for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. However, if you want to get one right now, he has a promotion going on. You can get 15% off until August 1st. Just use the code 3MBAG. That's 3, capital M, capital B, capital A, capital G. 3MBAG, and you'll get 15% off until August 1st. These are absolutely beautiful 3D cases for the Henson razor and also the Ascension Select. And the slim one looks absolutely wonderful. I mean, if you want to go a little more compact in your travels or storage, this is a really nice one. And of course, we shared with you the Henson shaving case right here, of course, with the built-in stand. And it's just really a terrific design. And of course, these are part of the 10,000 subscriber price package giveaway. Absolutely fantastic item. Really creative and inventive. Bravo, Zachary. Again, if you want to get one now, they're available at his Etsy store. 15% off until August 1st. Use the code 3MBAG. Well, here's another update regarding an item we talked about last week. Last week, we talked about Solstice shaving soap from Phoenix Shaving. Last week was the summer solstice, and I incorrectly identified Solstice shaving soap as a seasonal release. Now, Steve M. very kindly and politely corrected me on this, and he wrote, "Hi, Mark. It was exciting to see my shave tip on the show. I hope it inspires someone to take the plunge to learn how to shave with a straight razor. Just one note, Phoenix Shaving Solstice has not been a seasonal scent. They carry it year-round. It's a good one for sure." And then he goes on to say, as for show length, I would say an hour is about right. Have a great week. Now, I was going to use this in the refill segment, but I decided to use it in new shave gear as a reminder of Phoenix Shaving Solstice shave soap. And again, Steve, thanks very much for correcting me. I was incorrect. It's not a seasonal release. It's available year-round. I was just in the mood for the summer solstice and incorrectly thought that Solstice was a seasonal release. It's not. It's available year-round and has a great scent profile. Sage, sweetgrass, cedar, rose absolute, and benzoin resin. And I guess the point here, it was a great time to purchase Solstice because of the summer solstice that was taking place. So thanks again for the correction on that, Steve. Really, really do appreciate it. Again, folks, Solstice shaving soap from Phoenix Shaving, available year-round, great scent profile, CK6 performance. We'll have links below. Check it out. Rodney Ripplinger checked in and he sent along the following. Hi, Mark. Quite by accident, I found an artisan soap maker here in Minneapolis. He doesn't list any soaps as specifically shaving soaps, but he sells some board brushes to go with the soaps if you want to order for shaving purposes. Since he is carrying only one brush, I think that's a way to let people know that the soaps will produce a lather for shaving without specifically branding them as shaving soaps. I emailed the owner just to get clarification. He makes a wide range of scents, reasonably priced at $6 each. Here's his website, Heaven Scent Soaps, and scent is spelled S-C-E-N-T, Heaven Scent Soaps. And Rodney passed along the website, the link to the website, and we will provide that link below so you can go up there and check it out. And yeah, he has soaps with a wide range of scents: almond, licorice, lime, coconut, blood orange, chamomile, dark chocolate, lemon, ginger, lavender, spicy orange, raspberry, rose garden, cucumber, fresh cucumber, that sort of thing. A lot of different scents up there. And while not specifically branded as a shaving soap, the idea here is that you could probably build a lather with them and create a nice lather for a shave. So we're very, very curious about this. If any of you out there decide to take the plunge and make a purchase, let us know how they work for you, how they lather up the protection and that sort of thing. So Rodney, thanks very, very much for passing this along. Really do appreciate it. Well, earlier in the show, I promised you an update on Timeless Razor, and that time has arrived. Jeremiah of Timeless Razor sent me an email saying that he had seen some comments in the reviews I did on a couple of the Timeless razors, and these were straight bar razors, and some of the viewers wanted to know how that differs from the open comb base plates. So Jeremiah very, very kindly sent along open comb base plates for the bronze razor and also for the titanium slim razor right there. So we already have those open comb base plates on those razors right there. You can see the difference between the open comb bronze base plate right there with the original straight bar base plate right there. And of course, the razor head originally came from viewer Alex Lopez. Thank you again very, very much, Alex. So there's the difference there between the open comb base plate on the bronze razor, and here is the straight bar base plate for the bronze razor. And of course, here is the straight bar base plate here for the titanium slim. And of course, there is the open comb base plate already installed on the titanium slim right there. So that's the great thing about Timeless Razor. You can customize the razor to your heart's content. You can build your own. You can get a razor with a straight bar base plate, an open comb base plate, a scalloped base plate, as I have here with the titanium with the 0.95 base plate. This is a scalloped bar base plate right there. So you can customize it to your heart's content. Change around the cap, scalloped or smooth. Change around the base plates, open comb, straight bar, scalloped. Change around the handles, whether you want a crown handle or a what they call their spiral handle, or even I have here a barber pole handle here on the stainless steel open comb right here. So really a lot of options to build the razor that you specifically want. And these are extremely well made, very, very precisely machined razors. Absolutely beautiful, that deliver absolutely wonderful, wonderful shaves. And they're lifetime razors. They're going to last you a lifetime. As I always say, your heirs are going to be fighting over the razor. I mean, absolutely no doubt about it. And one other note regarding the TI Slim. If you do decide to get the TI Slim, whether you get it with the open comb or with the straight bar base plate, it's a 0.5 blade gap. Know that it's a 0.5 blade gap on the straight bar. I believe that's the same blade gap on the open comb. Just know that the angle of approach is a little different from 30 degrees, a little shallower than 30 degrees. It's going to take you maybe 2 or 3 shaves to really hone in on that sweet spot. If you hold it at 30 degrees, you're going to get a smooth shave. But once you find that sweet spot with the TI Slim, wow, do you get a really smooth, close, efficient shave. I mean, it really does sing. So just know that the angle of approach on the TI Slim, you'll have to adjust a little bit to really find the optimal shaving angle, and it really delivers a beautiful, beautiful shave. Smooth at 30 degrees, but even smoother when you find that sweet spot. And again, it's going to take you maybe 2 or 3 shaves to really find that angle. At least it did for me. So just wanted to point that out to you. So again, my thanks to Jeremiah, Doug, Matt, Mark, and Nick, and everyone at Timeless Razor for very, very kindly sending along the open comb base plates for these Timeless Razors. We'll be reviewing these really in the days ahead and get those edited and posted so we can give you an idea of how the open comb razors on both the TI Slim and the Bronze differ from their straight bar base plate counterparts. So thanks again to everyone at Timeless Razor. Really do appreciate it. Well, in a previous Monday morning mailbag, viewer Joel Turano shared with us his Van Yulay Honeycomb Shave Bowl. And he wrote, "Hi Mark, I recently received my Honeycomb Shave Bowl. I currently have about a dozen different bowls. This one blows the others away. Looks good, whips up lather faster than a speeding bullet, laugh out loud, unbreakable, reasonably priced." Well, we were just really delighted to share that with all the viewers out there. And something happened. I arrived home recently and found something on my doorstep from Alex Lopez. And he wrote, "Mark, hope you are doing well. I am watching the 3MB as I write this note. Great show as always. Here is another lathering bowl to add to your collection. It's the Van Yulay Honeycomb Bowl in blue and black. Let me know what you think of the design and the functionality of it. Looking forward to the review of the bowl. P.S. I ordered the large honeycomb bowl. I should have it today. All my best, Alex." Alex, wow, thank you very, very much for sending this along to the channel and allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. When Joel wrote us, we shared the website, the web page, and the photos of the bowl. So this really takes it to another level so viewers can see this firsthand, the size of it. This is the 5-inch lathering bowl, the 5-inch honeycomb shave bowl, and it really is a beauty. It is plastic, it is unbreakable. The bottom is a smooth plastic, and the remainder of it, the outsides of it, are rather textured. The inside, of course, has that honeycomb design in there that promises to whip up lather very, very quickly. Probably will whip up heaps and heaps of lather. It has the Van Yulay logo right there in the bottom of the bowl. It also has some honeycomb around the rim of the base right here. So it really, really affords a nice, nice grip. Very, very firm, very, very grippy. So I'm expecting a non-slip grip from the honeycomb pattern on the rim of the base there. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's a nice weight. Feels great in the hand. And again, looks like it's going to whip up a lot of lather. So really looking forward to using and reviewing this. The Van Yulay Honeycomb Shave Bowl. This is the 5-inch version. So my thanks to Alex Lopez for very, very kindly sending this to the channel, allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. Folks, we're going to get a review done on this. I'm really excited to use this. So again, my thanks to Joel Toronto for initially introducing us to this, and my sincere thanks to Alex Lopez for sending this along. The Van Yulay Honeycomb Shave Bowl. Really excited to review this one. Thank you again, Alex. Really do appreciate it. Folks, we will have a link to the 5-inch bowl in the description below so you can check it out. Thanks again, Alex. Really do appreciate it. Well, Jason at the Razor Company very kindly and generously sent along Shannon Soap's A Quiet Storm Special Edition Shaving Soap. This is available in a 3-ounce tub for $9.99 at the Razor Company, and it is an exclusive to the Razor Company. And as they write here on the product page, Shannon Soap's A Quiet Storm Special Edition Shaving Soap, 3 ounces. A Quiet Storm, a special request from Art Shaves, a scent based on the classic gray flannel, a woody amber, bergamot, neroli, petitgrain, on top with iris, violet, and geranium at the heart, and vetiver, oak moss, and tonka bean rounding out the bottom, like being wrapped in a soft blanket, sitting seaside as a gentle storm rolls in. This is in their Chupacabra base. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful scent. We're going to be getting a review done on this. Wanted to show you the tub and the aftershave bottle here because we have the bundle, the shave soap and the aftershave splash. My thanks to Jason at the Razor Company for passing this along to the channel and allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. Folks, we'll have a link below where you can check it out. A really good price point. $9.99 for a 3-ounce tub of Shannon Soap's A Quiet Storm Special Edition Shaving Soap, exclusive at the Razor Company. And that wraps up another new wet shaving gear segment for this week. Thanks very much to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay. Let's check out some of these questions and comments. Viewer Mark Bagwell wrote, "Have you ever used Barrister and Mann Reserve Classic? This is fantastic. Unfortunately, they are not making it anymore, and I was trying to get Will to make it again. Maybe if he has enough requests. If you can get this, then please do a shave review." Well, Mark, I have never heard of Reserve Classic. Now, you and other viewers have encouraged me to try Barrister and Mann shave soaps. I have. They're absolutely wonderful. I love the scents. I love the lathering performance, the cushion, the glide. Everything about Barrister and Mann is definitely top-notch, top shelf. Absolutely. But this is the first time I've heard of Reserve Classic from Barrister and Mann. Now, if I can find it, be more than happy to do a review of it. Now, if any of the viewers have used it or you're currently using it, please send me an email and maybe a mini review. We can share it with the viewers here on the channel. But yeah, I would really be interested in trying it out and reviewing it. So if you also know of an outlet that is currently selling it, maybe have some still in stock, please comment below, let us know, and we'll share it with all the viewers. And maybe I'll get one, or maybe another viewer will get one, and we'll get a review on it and share some of the wet shaving community's thoughts on Reserve Classic. So thanks for the heads up on this, Mark. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, maybe if enough requests are made, we'll consider releasing it again. So thanks again, Mark. Really do appreciate it. Joel Toronto sent in the following. "Hi, Mark. Check this out. It's about 10 minutes long. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not sure if or where this might fit in the Monday morning mailbag, but thought I would send it to you. As always, looking forward to the next Monday morning mailbag." This is a video of a gentleman who makes a couple of shaving brushes from recycled skateboards. Now, we shared this in Second Cup last week, and I wanted to share it once more here on the Monday morning mailbag. Really interesting video on how he takes these old skateboards. I mean, he removes all the hardware, the wheels and that sort of thing, but he takes these and he cuts them into rectangular slabs, so to speak, and he ends up gluing them all together and then turning them down with a lathe and making a shave brush from them. Absolutely amazing. We'll have the link below. I thought it was fascinating. It's only 10 or 11 minutes long. It's really worth a look to see how this gentleman makes a shave brush from a couple of shaving brushes from recycled skateboards. And thanks again to Joel Toronto for passing this link along. Really do appreciate it. Folks, we'll have the YouTube link below. Check it out when you get a chance. Well, speaking of YouTube links, Robert Ross checked in with a link to a video on how to lather Lothur shaving soap. And Robert wrote, video shows owner of Lothur Grooming Face Lathering. It is a very thirsty soap, as you will see in the video. I bowl lather and get similar results. I think you will enjoy Lothur. Now, we're going to go ahead and link that video below so you can see exactly how to build a lather with Lothur shaving soap. I'm looking forward to using this, and this is their orange. Really, really beautiful, beautiful orange scent. More refined than the Barrister and Mann smoked orange. But yeah, looking forward to using and reviewing this. And I will be checking out that video as well on how to properly lather with this soap. Again, as I mentioned, sometimes when you use different shave soaps, you're shifting gears when it comes to water and soap ratios. So it's nice to have this video as a guide before I decide to use and review this. So thanks again to Robert Ross. And folks, if you have a Lothur shave soap and want to know how to properly build a lather with it, check out this video. Also check out the video if you're considering getting a Lothur shaving soap. So thanks again to Robert Ross for passing this along. Really do appreciate it. Well, this comment comes from viewer G. Joseph, and it's yet another YouTube link that he very kindly wanted to pass on to all the viewers. Happy to do so. He writes, "Hi, Mr. Zarady. A shaving channel worth knowing about and checking is Heiko Shaves." That's spelled Heiko, Heiko Shaves. The channel is fairly new, maybe a couple of months old. Heiko appears to be a wet shaver who recently switched from disposable and cartridge shaving to wet shaving with brush and double-edge razors. And he sent along the link to the Heiko Shaves shaving channel. I had a chance to look at some of his videos. Very interesting. So I will provide that link below. Another shaving channel that you might be interested in checking out. So my thanks to G. Joseph for sending this link along and alerting everyone to a new shaving channel out there, Heiko Shaves. Thanks again, G. Joseph. Really do appreciate it. We'll have the link below. The following comment comes from viewer Brian H., and it's regarding the shave video that I did marking the 25th anniversary of the launch of the Gillette Mach 3 cartridge razor. It was launched the last week of June 1998, 25 years. I did that shave video last week of June. And again, thanks to Jim from Northfield for the heads up on the anniversary of the Gillette Mach 3. And Brian wrote, "To celebrate the Gillette Mach 3, I will be shaving with my DE razor today, specifically my Carve Overlander. I am going to do this to celebrate the rebirth of wet shaving for better shaves, environmental responsibility, cheaper shaves, and supporting small businesses. Small businesses are bringing us super high quality products at remarkably fair prices, while the large shaving corporations are bringing us chemicals in cans, plastic razor handles, and overpriced razor blades that tug and clog." Brian, bravo. That's all I can say. Bravo. I agree with you 100%. And as you know, I've stated my reasons why I sometimes mention cartridge razors and electric razors, that sort of thing. But yes, you're absolutely spot on. And I think your celebration of the Gillette Mach 3 is absolutely an awesome one. Really, really fantastic. Very, very well stated. I agree with you wholeheartedly, and that Carve Overlander is an absolutely spectacular razor, another lifetime razor that your heirs will be fighting over, no doubt about it. Now, just so you know, I came back to the traditional wet shave in 2016, and I'm so glad I did. And along the way, I had been using electric razors over and over again, and at some point, it appears that I considered getting and using a cartridge razor, but I did resist using it. And the reason why I know this is I found this on my shelf the other day, and I wanted to show it to you. The Gillette Fusion, I believe, was launched back in 2006, I think. And this is a Gillette Fusion Power Phenom razor. You put a battery in the handle, I think, and it vibrates. I never opened this. I bought this probably anywhere between 2006, 2010, somewhere in there, and I never opened it. And I know I never opened it because, look, I just saw this. The battery inside has burst. See that? The battery has burst inside there. Yeah. How about that? So even though I bought this, I never used it. There was just something there I wasn't too quite keen on. And a vibrating handle and all the other gimmicks with it. I bought it and set it aside, and I never use it. And you can see it's still sealed. Look at this. See right here. You can see. I'm telling you the truth. It's still sealed. I never opened it up. Right there. It's still sealed. So I'm gonna have to open it up and dispose of that battery properly, and then clean it out and make sure it's none of the acid and anything is getting attached to any of the plastics, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's kind of a little aside regarding the Gillette Mach 3 cartridge razor and kind of my experience with them. I think probably I think I had used some cartridge razors off and on. I can't specifically remember. I think I may have used them, and again, I bought this and I never opened it up, but I may have used a cartridge razor or a disposable cartridge razor or something like that along the way, and it really never took hold for me, is what I'm saying. I can't really remember that, oh yeah, this cartridge razor, great. It never really took hold with me. So I can't say that I never used them. I believe it's somewhere along the line while I was using my electric razors, I may have used cartridge razors mostly to do the back of my neck after I used an electric trimmer to trim my head. That's, clean up some of the hair there. That's primarily where I used it. And so it was that kind of use for me. But it wasn't anything that I was shaving my face with every day. So maybe here and there I use it along the way. I can't really remember, but it's not that vivid or vibrant of a memory in using a cartridge razor. However, I do recognize the fact that, in this day and age, it's an option, it's an alternative. If you're in a pinch, if you're flying away for the weekend and only taking a carry-on bag, we've already noted those reasons. So there you go. But Brian, your comment is absolutely spot on, and I love the fact that you pointed out small businesses as well, because a lot of these great artisans that we talk about, from Phoenix Shaving, the Timeless Razor, to Carve, to Yates, Stirling, Hoffman, all these Hendrix Classics, all these guys out there are small to medium-sized businesses, and they are bringing absolutely top-shelf products to the traditional wet shaving community. So really bravo to them, and bravo to you again for a really, really great, insightful, very polite and respectful comment. Really, really terrific. You absolutely made your point, and you did so in a very gentlemanly fashion. Really do appreciate that. So thanks again, Brian. Really, really do appreciate your comment. And that wraps up another Monday morning mailbag for this week. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video. Or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.